Hey, the Messy Sweet Spot fam, buckle up because have I got a whirlwind of a story for you today. It's the kind of drama that you'd think would be straight out of a soap opera, but nope, it's happening right here. In the glamorous yet sometimes gritty world of celebrity life, we're diving deep into the shocking altercation between Chrisean Rock and James Wright. Yeah, you heard that right. Strap in, because this one's a doozy. So James Wright just broke his silence in an interview earlier today, and folks, the tea he spilled is scalding. He's out here claiming he's been left traumatized after an unexpected clash with Chrisean Rock. Now, picture this. Wright says he was merely trying to offer some comfort, a shoulder to lean on, when out of nowhere, Chrisean decides to go full-on WWE on him. His words, not mine, paint a picture of utter disbelief and confusion. He's standing there trying to be the good guy, and bam, he's suddenly on the receiving end of what he describes as an unprovoked attack. And here's where it spirals even further into the abyss of drama. James Wright isn't just sitting back, licking his wounds. Oh no, he's taking this battle to the courts. But get this, Chrisean Rock is pulling a Houdini, vanishing act and all, failing to show up, leaving Wright in a cloud of frustration and legal limbo. I mean, if you're going to start a storm, at least stick around for the rain, right? But Wright, he's not stopping at legal action. He's taking his story to the blogs, airing out the dirty laundry for all to see, adamant about getting justice for what he claims was an attack out of the blue. He's shouting from the digital rooftops, wanting to sue, seeking some semblance of retribution for the trauma he's endured.
So I be getting emotional when I talk about this. It's all over the place. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out why this happened. Why did this happen to me? I wasn't in an argument with anyone. I wasn't going back and forth or arguing with anyone. None of that took place. Now, what I walked in on was that with other people, not me.
Right.
When I got in
a situation that you went through, it was very...
I was consoling the person, because the person was crying. I'm like, why are you crying? What happened? Mm-hmm. And when the story got explained of what happened, I was like, oh. And it was just boom, boom. After that, everybody's mouth dropped everybody's mouth literally dropped. When I came back to it, everybody's mouth was still
it was unbelievable.
Because it was for no reason.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't even see it coming, did you?
No, at all. Because there was no reason for it.
Right.
So, the crazy thing is, like I've said on social media, this is the part I want to talk about, the processing part. Because I would wake up, and I even said this thing publicly. I would wake up out of my sleep crying. I was consoling the person and not knowing why and not knowing what that meant. So when I contacted the therapist, she said, it's trauma. And so she was like, trauma will wake you up out of your sleep. And I was like, but I was crying. I was crying in my sleep. I don't know. She was like, you was crying in your sleep. She was like, mentally, I was thinking about it in my sleep.
Right.
Because I still don't know. I don't bother nobody.
You don't.
I don't argue with people. I don't get online and cut up and do what everybody else is doing. I don't do none of that. So I had to question God.
That's deep.
And I was like, because let me tell you, a couple of days after, I was like, Lord, you suck. That's how I felt.
Right.
That's how you feel.
That's how I felt, because I did not understand. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying not to get emotional.
Can we get some tissue?
I'm trying not to get emotional, but I didn't understand why this happened to me.
Right.
And not knowing why. And not knowing what that meant. So when I contacted the therapist, she said, it's trauma. And so she was like, trauma will wake you up out of your sleep. And I was like, but I was crying. I was crying in my sleep. I don't know. She was like, you was crying in your sleep. She was like, mentally, I was thinking about it in my sleep.
Right.
Because I still don't know. I don't bother nobody.
You don't.
I don't argue with people. I don't get online and cut up and do what everybody else is doing. I don't do none of that. So I had to question God.
That's deep.
And I was like, because let me tell you, a couple of days after, I was like, Lord, you suck. That's how I felt.
Right.
Now, let's pause for a second, think about this. We've got two sides to every story, but so far we're hearing a lot from Wright and not a peep from Chrisean Rock. What led to this explosive moment? Was it truly unprovoked, or is there a piece of the puzzle we're missing? Here at the Messy Sweet Spot, we live for the truth, digging deeper than the surface level drama. But we also need to talk about the broader implications here. The use of social media and blogs as battlegrounds, the court of public opinion sometimes swinging the gavel before the actual courts do. It's a messy, tangled web of perceptions, accusations, and the quest for justice however one sees fit to pursue it. So, what's your take on this saga? Team Wright standing in his corner, or are you holding out for Chrisean Rock's side of the story? Drop your thoughts, your theories, and let's get the conversation rolling. And hey, if you're hooked on the latest in celebrity drama and the twists and turns of their lives off screen or off stage, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe to the Messy Sweet Spot for your regular fix. We've got all the tea, all the time. Until next time, keep finding the sweet in the messy. Peace out, fam.